ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਵਾਂਗੀ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਵਾਂਗੀ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਜੀ ਤੂੰ ਕੀ ਜਾਣੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਰੂ ਇੰਤਜ਼ਾਰ।
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating this traditional Indian makeup look. This is a universal makeup and it is going to suit every outfit and every lip shade. And I have used all affordable products to create this look. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. For moisturizer, I'm taking Neutrogena Hydro Boost. And first I'm dotting that all over my face. And then I'm blending it into my skin. Next I'm using Blue Heaven Studio Perfection Primer and I'm taking a little bit of that and then I'm spreading it between my fingers and I'm focusing most of the product onto my T-zone, and then whatever is left I'm applying that onto the rest of my face. For foundation today, I'm going to be using Maybelline Super Stay Foundation, taking out 2 pumps of the foundation on the back of my hand, and then I'm picking up the foundation using the Blue Heaven Flat Ended Makeup Sponge. I'm using the flat side of the sponge to apply and blend the foundation, and this sponge is damp. Using the shade 312 Golden in this foundation. Earlier I was using the shade 310 Sun Beige, but now I have switched to 312 because it's a better match for my skin. Next, I'm gonna take Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C10.5. And I'm gonna apply that underneath my eyes. On top of my eyelids to prime them for the eyeshadow. Also applying onto the center of my forehead, on the bridge of my nose and chin. Then I'm blending it using the same Blue Heaven sponge, but here I'm using the pointed side of the sponge. The shade of this concealer is slightly lighter for my skin, so it is going to highlight my face very slightly. To set the concealer, I am taking the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in the shade 20 Light Medium. And I'm going to pick that using the tip of the sponge and applying that underneath my eyes, on top of the eyelid, The shade of this powder is lighter than my skin tone, so it is further going to highlight all the areas that we just highlighted using the concealer. Applying it onto the bridge of the nose, chin, and forehead also. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder in the shade 310 Sun Beige, and I'm using the Wet n Wild powder brush for this step. For contour, I am taking Sugar Contour the Force Mini Bronzer in the shade 01 Taupe Topper, and I am picking the product using the PAC 245 brush, dusting off the excess, and then I am applying that onto the hollows of my cheekbones. Then I am going in circular motions to blend it. Moving on to my favorite step, I am using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade What Shady Beaches, and I am picking it up using the Pro Art PF12 brush, and then I am warming up my face using this product. This is not a matte bronzer, it has some sheen to it, and I thought I was not gonna like it, but I was wrong. Next, I am taking the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Mellow Wine, and I am applying that onto my cheeks. And I am using the Wet n Wild contour brush to apply the blush. Moving on to eyebrows, this is Miss Clear Eyebrow Pencil in the shade 02 Dark Brown, and first I am filling the arch of my eyebrows and then moving on to the front portion of the brows. And here I am brushing the eyebrows using a clean mascara wand to evenly distribute the product. For eyeshadow today, I am going to be using the Nika K eyeshadow palette in the shade Autumn Spice. First, I am going to pick up this matte yellow shade, and I am using the Wet n Wild crease brush to apply this color. I am applying this onto my crease and slightly above my crease. This is going to be our transition shade for this eye look. I am slowly building this color to achieve the intensity that I want. Next, I'm going to pick up this matte brick shade onto Pro Art AE25 brush, dusting off the excess, and then I'm applying this onto my crease. I'm going in windshield wiper motion to apply and blend this shade. Moving on to this dark brown shade, I'm applying that onto the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm using the Color Bar smudger brush for this step. Again, I'm picking up that brick shade and blending the harsh edges of the brown shade that we just applied. Then I'm going to apply that dark brown shade once again to intensify it a little bit more. Moving on to this golden shimmer shade, I'm using the Pro Art AE21 brush, and then I'm going to apply it onto the 2/3 of my eyelid. Here I am dusting off the eyeshadow fallout. Once again picking the dark brown shade, and I am going over the edges of the shimmery shade that we just applied to blend the harsh edges of that shade. And I am using the tip of the color bar smudging brush to do that. Moving on, I'm going to use Maybelline Hyper Curl Easy Wash Mascara, and I'm applying that onto my top lashes. For liner today, I'm going to use Faces Magnetize eyeliner, and I'm drawing winged liner using this. All the products and brushes that I'm using will be mentioned in the info box below along with their purchase link, so do check it out. Next, picking that brown shade and applying that onto my lower lash line. Then picking this brick shade and applying that below the previous shade. And lastly, I am taking this yellow shade and applying that below the previous shade. Then I am applying false lashes onto my eyes. I have used this pair from the 10 pair of lashes that I got from Amazon. Will be linked in the info box below, so don't worry about it. And I have used Miss Claire eyelash glue to stick the false lashes. To finish the eye makeup, I am using the Color Bar Intensely Rich Kajal onto my upper and lower waterline. And lastly, I am applying the same Hyper Curl mascara onto my lower lashes as well. Next, I am going to use the Sugar Contour the Force mini highlighter in the shade 01 Champagne Champion, and I am using the Pro Art AF05 brush to pick it up and applying it onto my cheekbones. And above my eyebrows. Then I am using Color Bar brush to highlight my brow bone and also the tip of my nose. Also highlighting my collarbones and chest. For lipstick today, I'm going to be using MAC Retro Matte Lipstick in the shade Ruby Woo on my lips. Then to set everything, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. Spraying 5-6 sprays of that all over my face. Then I'm wearing my earrings, few bangles, and here is the completed look. Let me know what do you think about it, and also tell me which look I should recreate next. Please leave your suggestions down below. If you enjoyed watching, please give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.